Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships Legends. Tonight we are airing a replay in the Tier 8 Premium Destroyer from the Japanese tech tree. Not really the tech tree, but I guess. The Hayate. I did not cave and buy this for Global XP before I get flamed in the comments. If you pay attention to the replay at the end, this ship was being played well before they re-released it in the shop, so... as you guys can all tell, if you've been around my channel much, I'm not a big destroyer player, and the reason behind that is I suck at destroyers. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and make it seem like I'm a better destroyer player than I am, but yeah, I suck at destroyers. But this is actually a match where I get to showcase some quality destroyer gameplay. So I know you guys are all going to flame me in the comments for abandoning my flank, not spotting for my teammates over at D. But the reason why I did that is I actually went over by the two Shimas just to kind of figure out how they play. You know, the Hayate Shima, very, very similar as far as torpedo damage. We all know getting hit with one of these torps is not fun in a battleship or even a cruiser. So I just kind of went over here to see how they play. Just learning from their gameplay. You could see Shima throw some denial torps in. Who knows if he's going to hit somebody, but if he does, it's going to hurt. So I'm actually going in to try and take C here. We do know that there is something else spotted right next to us as our twist and track is going crazy. Or perceptive. I don't remember what I run on this build. One of the two. That's how you know I don't play destroyers. I don't even know what my setup is on the Hayate. So phenomenal. The Wooster out there again. Don't want to get too close to there. I'm actually just going to throw some denial torps in that smoke screen. Some people are stupid enough to pop a smoke and then just sit in there. So we might get lucky and catch whoever's in there with a torp or two. A Wooster, we all know, don't get too close. Radar and the insane reload time. I love playing that ship just for the memes. Almost gives me that Colbert vibes to a sense, you know. It's got to be a destroyer coming through these two islands. There's torps right off our stern. What do you know? It's a Shimakaze. You know, the Hayate, not a great gunboat, but one of my pet peeves on this game is when other destroyers spot each other and then they just refuse to shoot your guns. You have guns for a reason, if they do damage or not. My friendly Shimakaze right next to me, that's right as he just shot right there. That is the first time he shot at the enemy Shimakaze. We all know what a Shima's capable of doing, so if you can gunboat it, by all means, get it off the game. He's just trying to disengage here and run away, and if we can't finish him, that's actually going to be a problem for the rest of our battleship captains. Unfortunately, we don't get him with the auto-aim shot there. I'm actually not spotted. Probably shouldn't be gunboating here, but trying to deny the cap. We go ahead and pop our first smoke screen, see if we can get a couple shots over the island on this booster. Help reset that cap. I was gonna throw some torps in between here, but of course I wasn't reloaded in time, so. Again, in essence, why not use your guns here? I'm not spotted. I have the island for protection, so even if Rooster pops his radar, I'm still mostly okay. I'm safe from torpedoes for the most part, unless they get sent in on the bow. So we can kind of just sit here and milk some shots here on the Grover. And just keep resetting them over and over. I know this isn't a Friesland, so you guys are probably like, why the hell is he playing it like a Friesland? One of my favorite ships, by the way. Hopefully we get lucky and catch the Grover with a torp. That would be huge. Also, apologies if my voice is kind of hard to make out. Unfortunately, I live in the Midwest where Mother Nature can't decide what she wants to do. You know, 2 weeks ago it was 85 degrees, and we actually had tornadic weather here, tornado touchdown in a town like 15 minutes north of where I live, and Sunday it was snowing again. Yeah, go figure, right? So my allergies have been crazy, so I don't know how you do that. Our gearing actually takes down the Grover. Got a double strike. I wasn't paying attention who else he killed, but that's huge. We are detected from the Wooster radar, but right now we're mostly safe from him lobbing that island. I don't even think he's trying to focus us, so for now we're quite safe. Yeah, he just tried to shoot at us and roached the island there. We'll go ahead and try and support our teammate here. Oh, Yami takes a shot at us. I was not paying attention. That is why. Don't take notes from me as a destroyer player. I know firing on the indicator is a big no-no, but guess what? Yami's slowing down, trying to get out of the way of the Shima Torp, so I might actually be able to catch him turning in. We all know the indicator is just like auto-aim, and it's not 100% accurate. You need to adjust, because it's only predicting what the player's doing as of now. So all it takes is for him to turn slightly, and whatever I threw on auto aim can be completely off. I mean, even look at anticipating the slowdown. I only caught him with a torp, but we hit him for 20,000. I was half tempted to shoot him just to make sure, but then I would have been spotted, so. Now, these next couple of minutes of gameplay is not going to be too exciting damage-wise. You're just going to see a lot of ring around the rosy with myself and my friendly Shimakaze trying to cap objectives, because we are actually down significantly on points, so we're going to try and swing around here in A, and the enemy destroyers are going to do the exact same thing as us. They're just going to sit here and play ring around the rosy, so you got to do what you got to do to win. But right now we're actually up to 87,000 damage, which is actually like this is a high damage game for me in a destroyer, you know. Not to toot my own horn here, but you know, that's how it's going to be for me. We are going to fire in the indicator there just in case. I really can't weave those through the other two islands there. I'm anticipating that these are not going to hit, but just some denial torps to let them know we're over here. But yeah, 87,000 damage in a destroyer for me is like a 200,000 damage game for me in a Kansas or whatever else I'd be playing, because it's just, I suck at destroyers. I just get too impatient sometimes, and I get bored of sitting around waiting for things to happen, so that's why the YOLO Emilio was implemented into the game for players like me. There are good people who play the YOLO Emilio, so not to poop on those guys who actually play that ship the right way. I totally wouldn't, I'll be honest. I'd be one of those DD captains that just throws my destroyer away 30 seconds into the match and still end up with 100k damage. We're just throwing some more denial torps. Again, we can see that based on twist and track, we are spotting somebody right in front of us. Well, not spotting, but detecting the location of the nearest enemy. So we can anticipate that somebody's about ready to come through these two islands here and give myself and the Elving some work. Checking what my spotting was. I really said Elving, that's a Shimakaze. God, am I stupid. That's why you don't put battleship captains in destroyers. We don't even know the names of our friendly ships. Shima's got the right idea, spotting the enemy Shima, And thank God he's actually opening his guns there, because somehow he got spotted by something. I did hit somebody. I don't know if I totally didn't hit the Republic, because he would have been donezo. Looks like I caught the rune, and just like that, we're up to 106k damage. I'm actually going to try and rotate through and take care of this enemy Shima. I do have a smoke left still, so we're fortunate about that. And they were just kind of seeing what our friendly torps are going to do. If you guys have been paying attention to the caps, myself and my friendly Shimakaze quite literally capped almost every objective, and just like that, the enemy destroyers went right behind us and started capping the objectives again. So our friendly Shima gets a phenomenal kill right there, a dev strike and a double strike, which is huge, because now that gives us the ship advantage, 3-2. We're up on points now, but again, we have to go get these caps. Otherwise, if these destroyers play disengage and run away, they will win. You can see I'm playing like an AI here and just completely rammed into the island. Again, I'm the last person you should take notes from when it comes to destroyer gameplay, because this is just like... This is the one match where the footage was actually somewhat presentable, besides that moment right there. That's why I said Elbing. The enemy team had an Elbing. Maybe if I wasn't an idiot, realized. And just like that, enemy Shima is right behind me, capping what we just took care of. I did open my guns here just to kind of reset him. He ended up missing his entire salvo on me. He did not anticipate for us to slam on the brakes. But here we go. Enemy destroyer gets taken down. We still have a Shima right behind us, and at this point, I'm just going to try and go ahead and engage him. I'm realizing that I clearly have the better accuracy when it comes to gunboating. Now, torps, on the other hand, might be a completely different story. We're just going to go ahead and throw some denials in here, just like he did. My teammates are telling me to go capture D, so I'm actually doing what I'm told, right? You know, God forbid destroyer players cap objectives, right? As we catch nothing with those torps, so I'm sure my torp accuracy is like negative 100%. Besides the 4 I hit, that was a fluke in the statistics. Wargaming, your stats are flawed. I hit a torpedo. So, just kidding. Chairs creaking all behind me. If I could get this solo... I mean, I have time unless he shoots me or they kill him, but this would be some great XP if I got a solo cap out of this. Oh, he's spotted. Yeah, he's done. As we all know, with the collections going around, the whatever Japanese collections, you know, it's like Shima Apocalypse out here and Yami Apocalypse, everyone trying to get their damage and kills in. And just like that, we're top 3 on the leaderboard, almost 3,000 base XP. Our gearing almost had a crack in there, but 107,000 total damage, a couple assisted captures, 15k XP after the 3 times bonus for the day. But overall, solid match out of the Hayate. And that's going to be it. I'll catch you guys on the next one.